Happy Monday, guys. So today we're going to look at landscapes, and you should have already watched or looked at the Google slide presentation about Japanese landscapes. And what I did was I just looked up a winter mountain landscape to kind of go with the idea that we're going to get maybe some snow this week, and that's kind of excited. So I want to do something a little bit fun. First, you're going to do a pencil sketch, and I'm going to do one here in this video. And then I'm going to do a second video where you can use either a Sharpie or a black colored pencil or some watercolor. So I'll make two videos, one for dry media and one for wet media. So the first thing I want to do is you want to have your landscape, and I'm going to show you how to draw the landscape that I picked, but you want to pick your own. So what I always say is look for your lines. Where is the ground line or the horizon line? That's where I'm going to start here. So I'm going to start looking at my landscape and trying to draw nice and dark so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I know sometimes it's difficult in the videos to show without using a nice dark pencil. So that's my first line, and there are some snow drifts here in my landscape. I'm showing and I'm outlining the shadow. This comes down and over like that. There's another shadow here and here, and then I have two bigger shadows right there. The next thing I'm going to draw is what's behind this snowdrift, and that's going to be these trees. And I have one really, really tall tree, and I'm just going to draw a straight line for that tree, and then I'm going to start at the top and just outline the shape of that tree. And remember, it's an organic shape, so I'm kind of using a wiggly line here. Then I'm going to draw the smaller trees in the background right next to it. Just a whole bunch of trees. So I have a bunch of trees here, and then I have some smaller ones over here. You're just trying to get the lay of your landscape. Very, very simple. Don't try to add too much detail in your sketching because we're kind of just laying out the land. That's all we're doing here. This tree is a little bit thicker, so I'm going to widen that out. Same thing on this side. I'm going to widen that out. And you can always go back at this stage and erase. Nothing too particular, just getting the lines down. Okay, so remember to keep it simple. Pick a landscape that you feel comfortable with. Nothing truly extravagant. I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. So now I have all these trees in my landscape. The next thing I have is a mountain behind those trees. So I'm going to go in right about here, the top of this mountain. It goes behind, up, and then it comes down, and there's some rockiness here, so I'm going to use a wavy line to show that. Then it goes around and down and up. It's pretty good there. And then there's another little area here with a shadow coming down and around. Once you've laid in that landscape, you want to go back in and outline some of those shadows that are going on here. There's a lot of shadows on my mountain. So keep yours simple, but try to have as much lines as you can describing the mountain and its shadows. You can leave some things out, but make sure it still looks like a landscape, right? You don't want to leave so much out that it no longer looks like what it's supposed to. There is some shadow here, and right now it's just line. That's all we're looking at is line. So keep it simple. Don't get too complicated. And that's where I'm going to leave it off for now. So what you want to do is go ahead and outline your landscape, include the shadows. Okay, have fun.